We've got senior quarterback Jacob Clark and senior linebacker Kanye Young. We'll start with an opening statement from Coach Petrino, and then we will open it up to questions like we did before.
Well, thank you for having us here. We're really excited to be here in Frisco. It's been a great experience for our players. It should go out there and it should be a great game. It's going to be two really good offenses going at it and also two really good defenses going at it. Their offense is impressive. They have a 3,000-yard quarterback who also can run. He makes it pretty hard on your defense. They have two receivers with almost over 800 yards. One of them, I think, is about like 776, but the other kid almost at 900 yards. So that's really good to have two receivers that get over 800 yards pretty much. They have a good running game. They use their quarterback to run the ball. It's definitely going to be a challenge for our defense, and I'm excited for LD. It's going to be kind of his first time really calling the game, because obviously Coach Beard really called the game for them. So I'm excited for LD. I have all the faith in the world in him and the defensive staff to go out there. They have a really good game plan. Our players have practiced hard all week. It's been really impressive how our players have kind of handled all this. It's nothing's really changed. It's just been business as usual for us. Obviously, I think our offense has had a really good week of practice. Jacob, I'm really excited for Jacob to be able to play one more game. When we ended the year, his last throw being an interception in bad weather where the wind made the ball go way to the right. So I was really excited we got the opportunity to play one more game, especially for him. So his last throw isn't an interception. So we expect to go out there, have a great game. We're going to go light it up. It should be two explosive offenses going at it. I expect it to be a four-quarter game. We're probably going to have to win it in the fourth quarter, which is how most of our wins have been this year. So it's going to be a lot of fun, man. I'm really looking forward to it. So thank you.
All right, we'll open it up to questions. Again, if you'll give your name and affiliation when you ask your question, that would be great. We're going to start up here in the back.
Sully from KY3 in Springfield. Nick, you kind of talked about it the week that was. You have your head coach go somewhere else. You kind of step up just on you on a personal level. I know you've had your dad around this week, all these types of things. Like, can you just kind of walk me through this week has been for you and how you kind of kept this team focused?
Yeah, like I said, it's really just been kind of the same as it's always been. It's been business as usual for us. Obviously, I've had to do a couple little extra things, some press stuff, little stuff like that. But really, nothing's really changed for us. It's the same practice schedule, same meeting schedules. Obviously, I've had to get up and talk in front of the team a little bit, which has been fun for me. I've really enjoyed it. I love being around our players. They've really taken well to me, being in front of them. I've really been grateful about how our players have handled the situation too. They've really handled it with class. They've all done an incredible job, and I'm just excited for the opportunity and really looking forward to it. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. But not much has changed. It's been really easy. We kind of kept the same schedule, even from back when my dad was head coach here. We've kind of always done the same thing. So it's been a really easy transition.
And then just one more in that same lane there. Is this for you? Are you kind of looking at this as like an interview? Obviously, I'm sure you have aspirations to be a head coach.
Mm-hmm.
What better opportunity here than to take a team out in the field and do this in technically the biggest game of the year, right?
Yeah, it's a huge opportunity. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to taking advantage of it. I can tell you that much.
Jack Allen with KTV in Little Rock. Obviously, in Arkansas, we're familiar with another interim head coach, Petrino. I was just wondering what conversations you've had with your dad just about how to navigate this, given the experience he had at Arkansas this year.
Yeah, I've had conversations with him. There's times when certain little things come up where I might text him and be like, what do you think I should do here? Or what do you think I should do here? And it's just been great being able to have that, type of access. So he's helped me out a lot. He's helped me out throughout my whole career. He's always been somebody that I can call and get advice from, not just with game planning football-wise, but just how to run everything. And so it's been great to be able to have that. It's been great to have him here. Him and my mom got here 2 nights ago, so it's been great to have them around. But yeah, he's been a lot of help, and it's nice to be able to have him, someone I can call and talk to and ask for advice. And he's done it for so long, and he's been so good at it. So it's great to have somebody like that who can really help you out.
Coach Corey Riggs with Missouri State Radio. I want to put you on the spot. That led me right to what I wanted to ask you, which was in all this time between you and your dad, can you pinpoint a single piece of advice that's been the most important to you over your time in coaching, and maybe specifically to being the interim head coach for this bowl game?
I mean, just thinking about just really play calling, not really a head coach thing, but just really play calling. The biggest advice he probably ever gave me was you can't be scared. You can't call a game scared. You can't worry about what people are going to say. You can't, worry about getting sacked. You got to still be aggressive. You can't call a game scared. You got to really have, positive thought in yourself and belief, and that's kind of been the biggest thing that I've taken from him, at least just with calling a game and being an offensive coordinator. But really just being able to watch him my whole life, has really helped me out with this head coaching thing. I've been around the game my whole life, right? I grew up in it. Even when I was really young, I was always out at practices, on the practice field, so I've just been able to watch him my whole life, and I've just been around the game. I've also been around a lot of other really good head coaches that, I've just been able to watch and learn from. And so I just think growing up around him, I've just kind of molded who I am and how I coach around what he's kind of been and how he coaches. And it's definitely helped me out a lot throughout my career.
Jacob, for you here, final game coming home. Quite a journey through college, 7 years, and Nick kind of talked about it too. That last throw in the last game of the regular season, I'm sure no one wanted to walk away like that for you. How excited are you to do it in your home state, an area only about 25 miles from where you grew up?
Yeah, really excited. Obviously, after the La Tech game, all the players and coaches, we wanted a bowl game, and there was a lot of uncertainty with that. Looking back, maybe we shouldn't have been so worried with all the teams that opted out, but obviously really excited to get a bowl game and then for it to be in Dallas, and especially Frisco at the Star. We were all really excited and have a lot of friends and family coming, and looking forward to playing well in front of them.
We've got a question in the front here.
Ryan Collingwood with the Springfield Daily Citizen. Kanye, I think last time we talked to you, you weren't sure if your senior year was over or not, but now you're getting free Xboxes. You're enjoying all the Xbox. Is it just kind of surreal to kind of be in a bowl scenario and to be in a bowl with such a recognizable brand?
Yeah, it's been an experience. From the bus trip to us opening the Xboxes to us practicing. Everything's just been real surreal. There you go. That's the word right there. Just being able to be with the guys, one last run. And we're at a nice hotel, nice area, so it's been a blessing to be here.
Mike Harley, Arkansas Democrat, is that for the players, just really, obviously with the coaching change happening over the last week, can you guys just talk about how you've been able to process that and kind of just the emotions of going through that while also preparing for this game?
Yeah, for me, I've been in college long enough. I know that change is inevitable. Things happen all the time with your coaches. I've had position coaches leave, strength staff change, and something like that. You don't expect it, but it's going to happen with somebody at some point. And I think at this point in the season, we're really a player-led team. Coach Petrino's done a great job stepping up and leading us as a head coach, but internally we're ran by the players, and guys like Kanye and other guys on the team have done a great job stepping up. And like we've all said, we're just excited to go out there and have one more opportunity to play together.
And yeah, what Jacob was saying, change is going to happen regardless. So you just got to, adjust and adapt. And this is a player-led team, so everybody knows the deal. Everybody knows the drill. And, we know how to compete and we know how to get things moving. So, smooth transition.
Oh, got two more there in the back, and that should finish us off.
Jacob, a lot of people look at the Missouri State record this year, the A-State record this year, and see a lot of close games, a lot of come-from-behind victories. What would it mean for you to wrap up what has been a iconic career at Missouri State with a fourth-quarter game-winning bowl game drive? Is that the kind of stuff that you dream about at practice when you're getting ready for a game?
Yeah, I think whatever way we win would be great, whether that's by 1 or 90. Like, don't necessarily need it to be game winning, but just go out there and compete. Try not to make it bigger than it is. It's at the end of the day, it's just another football game. I have to go out there and do my job and not try to press or do too much. And if I can do that, our offense is going to be successful, and then have all the faith in the world in our defense to be able to get enough stops to go out there and win a game.
One more, just here at the Xbox Bowl, players, were you guys Xbox guys growing up? PS guys, and who's the best on the team when it comes to the sticks? I know we got a new system right now. We're trying to figure this out. Just thought I'd ask that right now.
I played Xbox growing up and then transitioned over to PlayStation, but still play Xbox. Like that's the console I have in my parents' house and everything. And there's a lot of guys on the team that think they're really good at games. So I don't know who the best is necessarily. Gary Clinton's pretty good at Call of Duty and a lot of video games. He had a knee injury this year, so he had a lot of time to play those.
He's had a lot of time.
But yeah, it's kind of like a lot of football players think they're good at basketball. A lot of football players think they're good at every video game. So I don't know who the best is.
Yeah, and I've been a PlayStation guy since forever, and I think I'm pretty good at the sticks. Yeah, so I'm always down to play some, but yeah, a lot of cats on the team think they're pretty good at the game. So.
Systems to find out now, right?
Yep.
It's been fun seeing them down in the hospitality room, and they got 3 Xboxes set up, and they've all been playing games all night, and so it's been fun being down there and watching them play. It's been a great experience for our players.
Okay. Unless there are any other questions, I think we are good. Thank you, gentlemen. Good luck tomorrow. And this concludes our press